Hey! Guard! I'm being repressed! So let's go speak to the executioner. We have time, right? Yeah, this time. We should be able to make it back. Which should also allow me to dump some gear. Yeah, I'm carrying stuff like this. Yeah. So we should be able to stop by at the mill. And also, hopefully Peshek is now upset enough with us to kick us out. Because there is that special line that I mentioned. It's only a problem when you... Why reputation lost? Why is reputation lost? Oh no, what happened? Okay, maybe the guy with the broken leg died. Oh, maybe he dies first. I've never actually had any of them die. Other than, the first time I played the game. After that I kind of worked out that you had to save them, but... Oh, actually, this is probably Peshek. Let me go back, but that was probably Peshek, by the way. That must have been Peshek kicking us out. Yeah. Let me see if the guy is dead. No, he's still moving, so I guess it was Peshek. Oh, anyway, let's also do this.
Knowledge of herbal remedies always comes in handy. Listen up. We have some new brothers who are meant to help me with the wounded, but not all of them know their medicinal herbs as well as I'd hope. They'll have to be taught.
I'm not much of a teacher.
I should imagine not. But you won't be doing any teaching. Just helping me put together our new herbarium. I shall need all of the herbs mentioned in the old one.
That was a bit of a backhanded compliment.
That sounds easy. I'll be right back.
Don't be so sure. Some of the herbs are shy little things, prone to hiding from sight. When you've collected one of each, come back for your reward. One more thing. Bring me some old book or other, or scrape off the old ink to make a palimpsest, and use the blank pages for the herbarium.
An old book. Very well.
So let's go back to Ratau rather. And I think I should be able to do the Thieves quest as well. So it shouldn't take us too long. Oh, and also that little ditty. I will give this one go. I want to see if I can guess that little ditty and finish off that quest. The one where you have to listen to the blacksmith. And that, by the way, is actually based on real metallurgy. Because if you actually forge steel or any other hard metal, so let's say steel, when you forge steel, you actually have to anneal it later on. In other words, heat it up a little bit to let the steel de-stress. Otherwise, it becomes brittle.
Do with a bite to eat.
So yeah, this quest is actually based on science. Aha. I guess that means we saved. What's his name? I think. Yes. So there you go. Alchemy. Okay. None of this is particularly useful. So you want to. Alchemy is another one where you want to save perks. Same with the Herbalism. Especially, I think it's like level 10. Yeah, level 10. You wanna get both, and then you wanna get level 13. So you want to save a few. Alright, so Philip is alive now. We just need to save the guy with the broken leg. Go, Steven Seagal! He really does walk like Steven Seagal, by the way. And he definitely runs like Steven Seagal. Okay, I need to be mindful of an ambush here. Around here? Yeah, where the bushes are. I think it's around here, yeah. Wait, did I see... Oh, sit. I'm not a dog, I'm not sitting. Don't tell me to sit. If I could train the dog, I would have actually picked it up. But you can't train him properly before you begin the main quest. I'm not sure why. I think it's a bit of a bug. But yeah, you can't train him before then. Okay, what other skills haven't I got? Okay, sorry. Because I do roleplay that you need to get trained. So Nicodemus is supposedly trained with alchemy. Herbalism, yeah, we got training from the herb woman. Horsemanship, we need to go up to Ujits and find that missing pie. Houndmaster will get training from the Huntsmaster. Hunting, we did get training. Lockpicking and pickpocketing from Peshek. Maintenance is okay. Reading, we'll learn at Ujits. Okay, so that's fine. Just need to do those. Okay. So there's not much to formally learn. And this guy still won't speak to us. Because Peshek hates us. Actually, does he have a new line? Now that Peshek hates us, does he have a new line?
Aren't you the cur that owes Peshek money? Until you pay up, you'd best stay away from every mill.
Oh, it's a new line. It's a new
Aren't you
line.
the cur that...
And that was a new line. That's a different line. So yes, Peshek has indeed kicked us out. I hope you all enjoy the dulcet sound of flies in the midden hip. So there's no other game in gaming history that simulates crap. But this game simulates crap. So yes, it is true. Oh yes, just someone casual hanging around. Yes, this they went out of the way to make sure that you understood that this place wasn't exactly, you know, like Alice in Wonderland or whatever. I do have to train with this guy because I need a better bow.
God be with you.
Alright, now remember.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
That was BS, by the way.
That chant of his is a sort of nursery rhyme. He uses it to time his heating and quenching.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense. And do you recall this little rhyme of his?
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal twice.
Twice? Why would he do that?
You'll have to ask him that. But the second time it didn't hiss, although he heated it. And that rhyme of his, it went something like this.
My breath is short. My feet
Oh
are
shit, I
sore.
screwed up.
I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
I screwed up.
What do you mean you don't know?
It was long and I...
So go right back. Good luck to you.
Oh well. Never mind him. Screw him. There's a guy with a broken leg I need to save.
Counting out the coin there and then.
Just like that. What I heard about him.
Okay, so I think we have enough time to get to Retrying and possibly come back. Yeah, we do. Now, Peshek has kicked us out, so I may need to stay there overnight. That could be a problem. But I should be able to get information about the broken leg of the executioner. I don't know if he'll talk to us though. Usually you need to have a reasonable amount of speech. I don't think I have that much speech. Alright, so we're nearly there. I think I need to drop off a few things. We still get access to the chest, right? We don't get access to the bed anymore, but we do get access to the chest. So I need to be mindful of that. Oh, you might have to wait a few days. That's annoying. Because yeah, he doesn't immediately set the thugs on you. He does kick you out. And finally, Vitality 5. Thank you very much, game. Okay, now it used to be sleep and save, right? The bottom option. But now you can't sleep and save. Okay, so let me dump all this stuff. So you've got like 500 groshens, which is fine. Alright, now if you try to sleep, that shouldn't have worked. What? Alright, I guess
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
what? Oh yeah, okay, we can do this
Matthew
as
and
well.
Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sassau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
But they have problems, yeah, okay.
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Retrying. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, so I won't bother with the dog, and going for a walk is not gonna work yet. Alright, let's speak to him.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
I'm not looking for anyone at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay him back. Paying him back is
hungry.
actually offensive, by the way. It is an insult to him. So let's go over here. I want to see if we get punched out, and then we can actually speak to Peshek. I'm thinking of whether I should go to the executioner right away. But let's go see. If I find the thugs at the gate, that should take care of things. But yeah, so what happens is that if you get kicked out of the house, like we were just then, although I think the only reason we were allowed to sleep is because Peshek didn't actually see us in the house. Normally when you try to sleep at night, they'll actually get up and kick you out. Okay, there should be some... Oh, here we are. This is what I want. Where are you guys going?
Judging by that ugly gob, you must be Henry.
What do you want with me?
Miller Peshek described you in detail. And he was also pretty clear about what we should do to you to jog your memory.
Huh? I don't understand.
They nursed you back to health at the mill, and somebody had to pay for it. Or have you hit your head again and can't even remember that? Don't worry, we know it's you.
You can put them off once. You can put them off once.
Sirs, you aren't the first to mix me up with this Henry fellow. I'm sure you don't want to end up at the bailiffs for harming an innocent man.
Next thing you'll be telling us that you're your own grandmother.
Oh, we failed.
This is your last warning. Return the miller's money, or else.
Okay. Now the thing is, they will punch you out at some point. I won't bother, because what happens, it used to be the case that the guards wouldn't actually help you. But if you actually fight these guys eventually, what will happen is that they'll get knocked out. The guards will actually punch the crap out of them, and that's it. No. What I will do is I'll go speak to Peshek now. We're now trembling in our boots, right? Okay, fine. We'll do the job now for
Change my
him.
mind. I'll do what you want.
Come to your senses, eh? Great. You know what you have to do. Get me the ring from that dead man on Gallows Hill.
Okay, now there's a good chance that I'm gonna run into some idiots here who'll probably kick my ass. So I need to be ready to run back. There is a way to go up the hill on the other side, but I want to see if there's a fight here. Or maybe I can knock somebody out and take the hat. You know? Because hats are kind of important. Hats are... Oh, hello. There's an ambush. How many of them are there? There's 3. Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna try this. One of them has got a hat that I want. It's a straw hat. That's 4 of them.
This won't take long.
Oh, you smashed me. Hey! The dog! No, fuck you. The dog! The dog! I forgot about the dog. Oh, crap. When was the last time we saved? Oh, Scarlet's? Really? Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Suck.
That's exactly how I feel. Oh, my God. Okay, that was dumb. Sorry about that. Okay, but at least we know what happens. Okay. I'm so mad right now. I shouldn't have done that. I tend to mess around a lot when I'm playing by myself. I thought I could get away because you can actually run away from those bastards, but they've got dogs, and dogs kick your ass. That's a problem. So you can actually pick up some really good gear, and I think we just picked up the dark combat jacket if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is arguably the best jacket once it's repaired, of course. It's got the best protection, and I believe it's really stealthy as well. Good charisma as well, so yeah, it is basically the best combat jacket. There is one that is slightly stealthier, which is a black combat jacket, but it's not as protective. He may be bleeding to death. Everybody else seems to have gone, but he may be bleeding to death. I did just try to choke him out, but whether you can choke out somebody actually depends on your strength, and my strength is rubbish, so yeah, I'm not choking anybody out. And it's worth sprinting everywhere. Absolutely worth sprinting everywhere. Because you want to get your vitality up as soon as possible. People don't realize just how important vitality is. Strength usually goes up pretty quickly. Especially once you get the Herbalism perks. But vitality takes a little while. Agility is another one. So basically as a rule I don't steal stuff like this. I don't steal armor. Never mind the weight. This one's really good. Once you repair it with the maintenance perks, it becomes quite stealthy. And also, a fact about the game is that stuff which is hidden by other stuff doesn't play a part in terms of your visibility and conspicuousness. And also charisma as well, so there is a plus and a minus to this. So for example, if I wore a jacket over this brigandine, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bright it is, because the jacket is covering it. Very, very detailed. So the game literally goes out of its way to model that. Yes, I am wearing Bianca's ring, by the way. I am wearing Bianca's ring. Anyway, hopefully I won't do dumb things like we did at the end of last stream. Don't mind me trying to punch a whole bunch of peasants and get wailed on by the dogs. Eventually I'll get my own dog, and then the bandits will tremble in fear. Oh yeah, they definitely will. Or maybe not. One of the two. It's a bit. There's a 50% chance that they'll be trembling in fear. And there's a 50% chance that they won't. Although in reality, it kind of depends on how good I am at fighting, which is pretty shitty if you look at my gear. So yes, 1% chance of them trembling, and 99% chance of them just wailing on me. So how should I roleplay getting money? I mean, we are kind of looting gear, and we have a fair amount of cash, I think. Oh, look at that! I could pay off. I could pay off Peshek like 10 times over, 10 times plus. Oops, no auto walk in this game. Don't try to auto walk. Do not try to auto walk, you fool. Yeah, avoid that crossroads. Yeah, Steven Seagal, run! I can't get over the fact that he runs like Steven Seagal. And if you don't know how Steven Seagal runs, look it up on YouTube. He's got that, Henry's got this exactly the same arm chopping motion. Okay, here we are. Now, Peshek's gonna kick us out. And back in the earlier patches, the thugs, the guards wouldn't help you. Yeah, you're a bit slow, bastards. You're a bit slow. What happens if I go in here? What happens if I go in here? Now, they will start a fight. Will the guards come to my help? Are they coming?
Just the kind of weather I like.
Okay, they're still coming. Okay, let's go in front of the right eye. Because there's lots of guards over there. Well, at least they should be. Alright, let's speak to them. The game is having a bit of trouble catching up. Sorry about that.
Carrots and apples picked today.
So normally you can kind of put them off with speech. But what I'll do is I'll simply... oh, they've given up. Hey, hey, hey. No, talk to me! Talk to me! Talk to me, you bastards! I guess I got away from them. Okay. Let's just go back then. So yeah. Unfortunately, all NPCs, including like in ambushes and whatnot, they have a radius. So if you go beyond that radius by running away from them, they'll kind of default back. So that's the easy way to deal with ambushes. Just run away. Or get on your horse, right? Because nobody else in the game has a horse. So I wonder how they're going to deal with that in case you did too, in terms of horses. Either the map's going to have to be a lot bigger, or there's going to be...
Help your neighbor.
Yeah, they're going to have to somehow deal with this. Oh, did I get his vase? I do have it, right? Oh, I didn't get it. I don't have his cup, do I?
God be with you.
Yeah, I don't have his cup. Oh my god, I have to go back to Rata at some stage. Which is fine, I have to go back anyway. But now these guys are meant to get upset with us. Oh no, can I actually talk to you? Come on, let me talk to you. Oh, I can't talk to them. This sucks. Now there are meant to be a couple of guys that pop up here. Oh yeah, these are the thugs. Yep.
Judging by that ugly gob, you must be Henry.
What do you want with me?
Miller Peshek described you in detail, and he was also pretty clear about what we should do to you to jog your memory.
Huh? I don't understand.
They nursed you back to health at the mill, and somebody had to pay for it. Or have you hit your head again, and can't even remember that? Well, don't worry. We know it's you.
So you can either talk your way out of it. Sirs, you must be mistaken. This Henry fellow. Eventually they'll get ticked off. But let's try this.
Sirs,
this won't work.
You aren't the first to mix me up with this Henry fellow. I'm sure you don't want to end up at the bailiffs for harming an innocent man.
Oh, that worked.
Forgive
That
me.
worked somehow.
You're another Henry. When you see the real one, tell him to get some grocery ready. Or we'll rearrange his face for him.
But yeah, oh, so eventually they'll not accept excuses. They will be at the entrances. So these guys are up here, and because I was sleeping over here in the beds. So yeah, if you do run out of places to sleep, there is a bed over here. It's not great, but it's a bed. So speaking of which, I should probably sleep. Can't speak to.
Make it quick, though.
Oh!
I don't care much for your scent.
Oh, seriously, this game smashes your ego. You might be wearing the best gear, but they'll say, "What do you want, peasant?" This game really smashes your ego. That's a beggar, by the way. We have beggars telling us that we stink. Yeah, let's wash up. How's Arse and Balls? Yeah, I guess he's around. We haven't seen him yet. I haven't actually started the main quest here. So we're a long way from seeing Arse and Balls. I mean, you can always go to the baths and watch people get bathed if you want your share of Arse and Balls. But yeah, if you mean Archibald, aka Arse and Balls, then yeah. We're suitably chastised by the threat from Peshek's thugs, even though in reality, so back in the day, oh wait. Oh, hello. Yes, they will actually talk to us.
Debts must be paid, boy. And if they aren't, you know how the story goes.
Now let's... yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. The line with, the quest line with Hans is actually quite nice. I'm not afraid of Peshek or you.
Peshek should have sent twice as many men. I could slice up 10 fellows like you without raising a sweat. And you can go and tell Peshek that.
A weakling like you? We'll see about that.
Okay, now. So we got to see both lines basically. But we're in a fist fight now. It used to be the case that the guards will not help you, but now they actually do. Hey, don't smash me, bro. But now the guards smash those guys. It was really difficult to beat these guys. Hey. But now the guys actually smashed him up. Hey! Guards! I'm being repressed! Okay, he's done for. But yeah, now the guys help you. Where did the other guy go? Is he... Oh, okay, so they're kind of running off into the distance. I guess, what's his name? The other guy ran off into that direction. But yes, it's a thing. Yep. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Yes. Let's go and speak to Peshek because we are now suitably afraid of him. So yeah, like I said before, when I first discovered it, the guards would not help you. But now they do, so it's actually easy to actually deal with them. Previously they wouldn't help you, so there was a good chance you would get smashed in the face. Like we kind of almost did, to be honest. Our fist fighting is a bit poor right now. But anyway, we shall overcome, as they say. We shall overcome. Now, Peshek, let's go to him with our bloody face. Let's see what we look like. Once he'll put on his textures. Ah, look at that. We got smashed goods. We got smashed.
Is
Let's
there
see.
any work here for Cap?
I'm not looking for anyone.
Okay, so yeah, that's a repeat line.
I changed my mind. I'll do what you want.
Come to your senses, eh? Great. You
Yeah,
know what
nothing-
you have to do. Get me the ring from that dead man on Gallows Hill. Bye.
Nothing that a few punches to the face won't fix. Okay, let's see. What's the time? Let me do this first, because he's gonna go to sleep. Normally I would do the digging and come back and whatnot, but let's get some training from him.
Bye.
So let's get the lockpicking thing.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Oh, he didn't give us
Hold the
lockpicks.
lock on the right.
He didn't give us lockpicks.
Feel out
Oh,
the
I'm not happy.
On your left. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to flame. But don't stop holding the tumbler with the pin. Otherwise, you're fucked. And you'll have to start all over. You
Oh, shit.
forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for it. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only a crack. With real locks, you have to watch out for the pick. Try it a few more times if you like. But then good luck with the real thing.
Okay, so we just got formal training. Just like with reading, we got formal training for this. The problem is he didn't give us lockpicks. Oh, we did. I got 19 lockpicks, okay. So yeah, you should definitely do that just for the lockpicks because they're very expensive to buy. This is meant to relock itself. Normally you're supposed to be able to pick it until like level 3 or something. That's a bit of a shame. Alright. Now we can actually save here. Yes, now you can actually... Oh, you can't save. Oh, you can't save yet. So we can only save once we do the quest for him. That's a problem. That is a problem, because if I screw this up... but yeah, you can follow the road down there, but there is an ambush. It kind of goes around the hill. The better way, if you can see where you're going, is to cross the river here, beyond the bats. Okay, if you follow this up here, here's the road to the executioners. Which is basically safe, ironically enough. Anyway, here's the gallows. We'll see this soon enough. And here is... do I have the quest? Oh, not in God's hands. Okay, Restless Spirits we're not going to be able to do for a while. This one can't do for a while. Reading, yes. We need to learn to read. Here is that. And here's the gallows. Yep. Just a bit of torture. Just a bit of head lopping. And just a bit of hanging. But here we go. This is the grave. Now, if you will let me. One interesting thing is that if you do this, you'll see that he actually goes through the motions. They actually use the proper animations for digging. The easy and cheap way would have been just to show the stuff on camera, but because this game isn't designed for a third person, right? So none of this stuff would have been visible. Anyway,
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
right. There's two ways to deal with this. One is to go back to Peshek. So the timing was actually good because you want to come back here at night. Spoilers: the executioner has the ring. There's two ways to get it actually. You can either speak to him and you can buy it off him, or you can steal it off his chest. I think we can speak to him still. Yeah, they don't go to sleep until quite late, I have to say, and they don't start working until quite late in the day as well.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
You can say no, I won't do it, but that will just.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
That doesn't actually have much
Should be in
effect.
a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry.
Oh.
Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
So that's because he just taught us how to do that.
Can you tell me
where?
That's all.
There's meant to be.
Is there any word
in this day and age?
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's meant to be a line where you can actually request to be taught pickpocketing. I guess it's something we'll do later on. Okay, fine. Let me sleep for an hour just to save. Really important, right?
Look out.
Look out. I did. Oh, can't sleep yet. Okay, fine. We can't sleep yet. Because you can actually screw up that quest over there. Let me find the bed and sleep. Probably just outside, right? Because yeah, if we screw this up, this could get really ugly. Because right now we don't have the stealth to actually pull this off properly. And also our lockpicking skills are rather low, which I don't like. I think we'll get to practice pickpocketing later on. But anyway, it could be the case that if you actually wait for him to ask you that question, then you get to practice more. Okay, so 1 hour. Now hopefully we won't go sleepwalking, because I don't like that. Yeah, oh my god, they're crawling, okay. You gotta find an open bed. It's a lot less time consuming. I think we might have gone sleepwalking, but yeah. If there's one person in whatever place you're trying to steal from, the easy way is just to knock them out. That way they'll definitely not wake up. Oh shit, we've gone sleepwalking. I know exactly where I am. Of course, we end up with a pig. We weren't even drunk enough to go with the pig. But yes, that's our fate now. So I used to watch when the game first came out. I didn't know anything about it, and there were a few YouTubers that I watched playing it. They just kind of treated it like like any other game, right? There's only one way to do things, and it doesn't matter who you kill and whatnot. So one guy I was watching, he actually just killed the executioner, which is a really bad thing. Good thing that NPCs are not permanently killed though, because yeah, there's a lot of quests that involve the executioner. And he kind of becomes your good friend, right? So, yeah. Okay, you gotta watch out for the dog here. There's a dog over there. So, it seems that light makes a difference, though. Okay, he's over there. Now, he is pretty far. Supposedly he has a really nice sword, but I've never actually tried it. I like the guy too much. This is the right chest, by the way. Yep. And, yeah, I'll take this. It's safe.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Yeah, so I thought that the guy working up. But luckily, this chest is actually quite far away from his bed. But when he sleeps here, and you try to open this one, that's a problem. I tried naming I tried putting the word cholo in a stream title. Twitch didn't like that. So yes, Twitch is anti-Mexican. Twitch is anti-Mexican. When will Twitch stop discriminating against Mexicans? But yes, out of all the words to ban, Cholo, come on game. Come on. Come on Twitch rather. I'm so used to talking to the games. Okay, once I speak to Peshek, which you should accept. Talk? Talk? I'm smashing E. Talk? So he's basically getting up because we're not supposed to be in his house anymore. Now, why will it not? Can I? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't sleep. Well, I can sleep, but I can't save. Now, do calm down, Peshek. Oh, now we can talk to him. Okay.
Jesus. What do you want from me now?
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Yeah. If you pick this option, you will never be able to sell anything to him.
You'll buy stolen
So you should
goods.
never pick the I'm not a thief
Thanks for your
option.
trust.
Otherwise,
So
you
that'll
can't sell
come in
anything to
useful.
him ever. I don't know what the time is, but let me try
Would
this.
you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Good luck to you.
I think it's about midnight. So yeah, you should definitely speak to him. So basically, that is my role-playing way of getting training on this. So we got lockpicking and we got pickpocketing. Reading, we'll have to go learn. Maintenance, we're okay. Hunting, we did get that. Houndmaster, we need to get. So basically, other than that, alchemy. Alchemy, well, we kind of role-played that we did get some training. So Houndmaster and horsemanship. Although technically we shouldn't need horsemanship.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Okay, you can kind of practice with him for a long while. I think pickpocketing is... Yeah, so... Anyway, so we got some formal training with pickpocketing. Which you should never use on anybody until you hit like a level 10 plus. So the easiest way to train it is at the Sassau monastery. So pickpocketing is one of the most difficult things to train because you always run the risk of getting caught. Let me save until the morning because the road to the other millers is actually very dangerous. And I could use some health. Oh, I think I may have gone sleepwalking once again. Oh, this game is terrible. Yep, we're right back with the pigs. Hello pigs, have you missed me? Did you miss me? I wasn't even drunk enough to have a good time with you guys. Anyway. Might be a good idea to actually go around. Yeah, we'll go up this way. Actually... This is a bit tricky. So we're kind of in the worst possible situation here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll climb up this side. There's a road that goes all the way around. But it does take us closer to the mill. Okay, we're up the hill, but now we have to go back down the hill on the other side. Oh no, no. What the hell? Why is everybody winning? Why is everybody winning? Oh, except Alias. Alright. Yes, this is why you should never follow anybody else's gambling advice. Will you jump? No stamina. Can't be having that, Naliath. There you go. I gave you the perfect number. The perfect number. I hope you can appreciate it. Oh no. Yes, that's right. You can't gamble your life away. And no, you can't gamble your soul away either. I tried. The bot didn't accept my soul. So maybe that means that my soul is worthless. Lol. It's terrible. Terrible. Welcome to the cheesy stream, where we rummage in people's prison pockets and we gamble our souls away, and we give each other 420 69s. Lol. Oh, oh shit! What? Oh, okay. That's not supposed to happen. Oh well. Good thing I just saved, right? Oh well. Well, speaking of gambling our souls away. Yes, exactly, Nadia. Speaking of gambling our souls away. That is not supposed to happen. I mean, you do take a lot of damage from falling in this game, but yeah. Oops. Oh well. We'll wake up next to the pig again. And you know what? This time I'll go the right way. Alright. It was a nice time, piggies, but you'll have to stay in your muck. Alright, okay, so I need to... Actually, no. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. Because I need to go and save someone, right? There's a couple of sick people that need my help. Oh yeah. Let me go speak to the executioner once again. There's two solutions to this. One is we can convince him to actually help us, which I think is going to be a bit difficult with our crappy speech. Yeah, maybe I need to wait a couple of hours or something until Nightmare wears off. But beyond that, we can actually pay him for the advice. He won't come with us. He will not come with us, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's wait until 8. Nourishment 49, so I'm starving. He is though. He is gonna get some meat. He's gonna sit there and eat. Really? No soup for you? Okay, I guess he's throwing a tantrum.
I need help with a wounded man from Sassau.
And why should I help you?
He doesn't know us, so yeah. And I won't forget you. Nah. I'll beat it out of you otherwise. I think this one tends to work.
It's really important.
Go on.
Do you know anything about broken bones?
No, Henry. If you want to rough someone up, then you can go elsewhere. I'm an executioner, not a thug.
No, it's not that. The exact opposite, actually. There's a man in Sassau with a badly broken leg. They tried to straighten it, but now he's unconscious and he just keeps getting weaker.
And the monks won't touch him?
Yeah, that's right. They say it's in God's hands.
True enough. But it doesn't mean we can't help him too. Where's the leg broken?
Above the ankle.
Alright, listen. They won't let me in to see him, but it's not all that hard to deal with. There are 2 bones there, most likely both broken. One of them probably didn't set, or it set badly. You can find both of them by feeling for them. If he's lost weight, it'll be all the easier. You have to find the place where the break is and get the 2 parts together. But the pain will be agonizing. He'll scream like a wounded beast and flail around all over the place. You'll have to get some strong fellows to hold him down so he doesn't do himself a worse injury. Don't be afraid to dig your fingers right into the flesh. And don't let the screaming put you off.
Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to do it.
You will. Good luck, Hal.
Now, we've never spoken to him. That's one thing about the game. Everybody recognizes you immediately. Actually, what kind of training can you give us? I've never actually spoken to him. Houndmaster, interesting. Oh yeah, he's got a couple of dogs, doesn't he? And also, executioners back in the day, they were also torturers. So ironically, this guy is the guy who actually knows the body best. Not the monks, not anybody else, not any doctor. The executioners know the body best. So ironically, he's literally the best doctor when it comes to things like broken bones. So yes, it's a bit of an irony, but yes, executioners used to be torturers. So that means they got to be intimately familiar with the body. And if you think about what happened with the early medical research, they were like cutting up corpses, right? That's how we learned about the body. Screw Peshek, we're gonna come back to him. Now you could just give up on the thieving lifestyle. But I just want to finish those things off. It's a good idea to get on the good side of the Millers. They know things, you know? They know things. So many of the quests are actually, you know, things that you can choose just to forego. So if you play any other game, typically when you finish a quest, you tend to get rewarded with money or, you know, some kind of something important, right? Just to give you an incentive to actually finish the quest. But in this game, there's many that give you pretty much nothing. There's some that you really shouldn't do if you think about, you know, what the premise is. So, kind of spoilers, but this quest over here, this one, it's a red herring. Because yes, no, the sword of the Queen of Sheba does not exist. It's a con. And if you buy the sword off him, spoilers, it's pretty crap. So basically, yeah, the game is kind of encouraging you to pay attention. So if you, for example, go to Sassau, there's one guy who asks you to steal some things. And if you do it, and you keep doing his quests, you'll eventually be committing arson and indirect murder. So you shouldn't do it, really. If you're playing as a moral character, you shouldn't do them. But yeah, it's available. I mean, the game just literally says, it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. And there's no major rewards, right? I mean, you do get a bit of money, but it's one of those things where, you know, you can definitely forego it. I would definitely do it if I was playing it the first time. I mean, you can play as a semi-evil character if you want. It is entirely possible. That's within the bounds of the main story, though. I guess you could compare it to the way Mass Effect does its quests, right? So things like Renegade and whatnot, whether you choose a Renegade or a Paragon option, that doesn't change the narrative. Shepard is still gonna do what he's gonna do, right? It just depends on how he does it. So I guess you could compare it to that. Many games in open worlds actually give you quests and then that's it. I mean, if you play Fallout, you can kind of ignore the main quest, right? That's one of the, I suppose, beauties of the game. In KCD, you eventually run out of things to do. So you will eventually have to follow the quest. So it is a bit more fixed, but at the same time, the main quest was given so much more attention than, say, Fallout's. So much more attention than most Fallouts that it is definitely worth doing. Same with Skyrim, you can just... Exactly. So the Elder Scrolls are a little bit more geared towards allowing you to basically make your own story. But KCD at some point, if you look at, like, for example, the skills and all the stuff, like, it's all geared towards the main quest. There are a few things that you can do, but let's say, for example, if you wanted to build a town, right? You have to rely on the DLC, but for example, you can't compare this to, say, Medieval Dynasty, where you can literally just build your own town. You can't write your story in that way. Henry will still, you know, you'll eventually have to, you can wander around and do stuff like that, but you'll eventually have to come back to the main quest. Now, the way I play it is to actually focus on the side quests first, and then do the main quest, and then focus on side quests first again, once we're done with the first part of the main quest. I think that actually makes more sense, because when you begin the game, you're supposed to be a peasant, right? And we still are. I can't even use a sword. I can barely shoot a bow. My clothing is crap. And I think it makes more sense to see the world. For example, the Sassau Monastery quest is a little bit more desperate when you're a peasant. If you go there with, say, thousands of groschen, what's so desperate? You know, you just pay the custodian. Let's say you're the master huntsman. You just hunt game. There's nothing illegal about it. Meat is easy to get. You can probably heal everybody with your own skills. There's nothing desperate about it. It kind of fleshes out the world in a different way than if you came here as a squire. So that's why I tend to avoid the main quest initially. It is more dangerous because I can't fight. I lack many of the skills like, say, master strikes and whatnot. Now we can actually talk to this guy as well, actually.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Now he'll talk to us. Yes.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
No, I'm not looking for anyone at the moment.
Now there is another side quest.
Is there any work you could give me?
That depends. Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've got a bit of a problem.
I'm listening.
We've got a Cuman captive we pulled out of the river. I've an idea what to do with him, but I need a little help. I have my own plans for him, but I need a bit of help.
How did you do it? It's not every day a miller's helper catches an enemy of the crown.
That's true. My hands will be more than happy to tell you how they caught him.
Belongs to the Gallows. We could say this. He won't like it.
I'm in the service of Radzig Cobbler.
Oh, this is bad.
And that human should be swinging from the Retrying.
That's bad. We're not in the service of any
Maybe,
Radzig Cobbler yet.
but I'm not taking him there. I don't have time. I'd rather throw him into the mill run.
You're not throwing a... I can take him there. Wait. Is this... Oh, I think we've taken a different branch now.
I can take him there for you.
That's generous of you.
Ah,
And
yeah,
you'd
okay,
just
okay.
happen to get the reward for him too, wouldn't you?
Ah, shit. Yeah, so... I don't think I've taken this branch before. Usually you go to the... It sends you to the other mill to bring somebody who speaks Hungarian. This is interesting.
We can cut a deal, and I'll bring you your half of the reward back.
Don't take it personally, but I'm just not a trusting man. Give me the money in advance and you can take him. What you do with him then is up to you.
That's fine.
I won't give you any money. I'm not that desperate for his company.
Well, that's what I thought. Good luck to you.
Oh, I don't think I've taken this. This is interesting. I have never taken this approach. Usually you go to the other mill and they've got some guy who speaks Hungarian. And here we are. Okay, let's see. Oh, the pig popped up. Man, all the pigs always follow me. Maybe I'm following them. By the way, if you punch a chicken... That is so stupid. That is so stupid. But somehow it works. Now, unfortunately, we can't add food in here. But yeah, it doesn't like to add meat. Actually... Yeah, chicken is not good. She didn't know what hit her. Oh my god. She didn't know what hit her. Oh, facepalm. But yeah, there are references like this. It used to be the case that you could speak to him and he would actually do the leg setting. But now... And he used to be quite loud. And yes, we've got a point of strength. Used to be quite loud. Okay, I'm fairly sure that we haven't actually helped Philip. Where is Semek? Purple herb? Artemisia. Okay, so we haven't done this. Here. And by the way, because we can't read, that's exactly how things look. I mean, you can kind of work it out. It just scrambles each word, right? But yes, I like the fact that the game simulates you not being able to read. Let me see how many herbs I got. Herbs. Why do people pronounce it herbs? Don't pronounce it herbs, it's herbs, man. Is that... No, I got fooled. I got fooled by the wildflowers. Don't pronounce it as herbs, people, it's herbs. Join us in the rest of the world. You'll need spirits. And also, please learn metric. Please learn metric. Any Americans in the chat? Please learn metric. It's good, it's simple. And by the way, the military mortars are actually named after mortars they used to grind herbs. Because they're kind of shaped in a similar way. So when they designed those weapons, they thought, hey, that looks like a mortar, so they called them mortars. Alright, so it was one turn for the sage. Don't tell me to be quiet, you bastard. I'm streaming. So yeah, one tip about alchemy is to always pre-grind stuff. And if you have to like get multiple handfuls, stick it in the dish or something like that. I have gone up in alchemy. How many did I get? So if you do it perfectly, you get 3. I failed somewhere. Probably because my alchemist skill is shithouse. But we now have Artemisia. Okay, so the 2 people that would have died in this quest, we've just saved their asses. Oh, of course.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned some... What business have you here,
He's
fellow?
jealous.
Who let
He's
you
jealous. No. I know what happens, but I will still stand up to him. I will still stand up to him.
Taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
Actually, no. If you got good enough... Oh, I've got speech 8. That will not work. Alright, so I will try this. I do have, if you look on the bottom left, you'll see that I've got a +3. So I actually have an 8 for speech. Let's try
Wouldn't
this.
it be better to have the banquet here, custodian?
What?
If you
Oh,
won't give the
fail.
sick anything else, couldn't you at least hold the banquet here?
Oh, we're going to jail. We are going to jail.
Nobody's going to talk to me that way. Lock him up for the night and let him learn some manners.
No! The most annoying thing is that Johanka actually likes the custodian. So yes, we've been put in jail. And the thing is, much later on, during one of the DLCs called The Woman's Lot, she accuses us of being thieves because we got put in jail. So we were trying to help her, and we got put in jail, and then she turns that against us. So yes, many people actually don't like Johanka, and then she actually takes his side. But yes, we are now criminal. Anyway, so yes, unfortunately, being in jail also means that we're gonna take a massive debuff. No.
If you ask me, you didn't get half of what you deserved, you pup. I'll remember you.
What? Why?
Huh.
Why? I didn't do nothing. Yes, I just spoke up against our oppression. Help, I'm being repressed. The bloody custodian is repressing me.